Hello my patrons, thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much for your continued support. So I thought a series of Schradieck exercise videos would be helpful for you to have your left hand dexterity, left hand frame, left hand techniques built a little better. Now this kind of exercise is good for all levels, as one has to always review the left hand technique. So I will be making series of Schradieck exercises covering the entire first page. So today we are going to start very first one. So now this is in the key of A major, which means we have fingertip like this: A, open A, B, C sharp, D, and notice that 1, 2, and 3 are half step and the rest are all whole step. Here it's important that we have a left hand frame built, which means now this is how our hand sits normally, the hand supporting the first finger. But this one is not the best because the pinky is too far away and you have to bring pinky all the way to the string. So we want to have our left hand turned and open meaning within the hand, not just a fingertip but within the hand. And then all the fingertips should be lined as a string, and we want to have this one left hand frame as a norm. We want to develop that one, and that's where the Schradieck exercise comes very nice. With its repetition, it builds nicely. So make sure you're in hand position. Do not move your hand too much. Have a support right in the middle, second and third finger, and then see if you can just open your hand and close it as you need it without moving your hand. And feel free to support your pinky a little more. If you feel like you're not having enough support, then bring your left elbow slightly to your right, and you should be able to bring your pinky quite a bit. So now you start for separated bow, 2-note slur and 4-note slur. So now this is how it goes. Number 1. And it goes a couple more times. Left-hand exercise, make sure you use always whole bow, bringing the elbow higher and the wrist up as well, because later we'll be adding the notes. So now this is basically turning your left hand, building your left hand frame. So now based on that one, then the number 2 and 3 will be covering a little more, centering the second finger, which I will make a video, which I will talk about in this very same video. Then once you're done with that whole bow, then you do 2-note slur. Now try to have a 2-note slur twice faster. Feel comfortable, try to play 4 notes in one bow. Now this becomes a little hard. So now what we have to do is we have to divide bow into 4 and try to play first note and for each quarter part of the bow. It's good idea to stop after each quarter part just to make sure we have it. The next one used to be in the middle. The next one. Most of us tend to use more down bow for the first one because of gravity. Make sure you control that one. Only quarter part of the bow. We tend to use less up bow. Make sure you go up bow as much. Then if you feel comfortable, then you do slur. So this this one can be done a couple more times. Once you're done, then you do number 2 and number 3. Number 2 and number 3 are particularly important. You don't have to do all at once, but if you can do each session a little, even a couple measures, that would be good. Here, number 2 and number 3, they're supporting the second finger, reinforcing the left hand frame being turned a little. Because if you place always your 1, 2, 3, 4, we tend to support more first finger, therefore the hand goes a little away. We want to have a left hand a little more turned so that the pinky is closer to the fingerboard. So by placing second finger over and over, or 3, it reinforces the left hand frame. So number 2, I will go right away to 4-note slur, but you would practice separated bow, 2-note slur and 4-note slur. Number 2, it goes like this. All other fingers on, but make sure the resting fingers are not heavily pressed but rather light. You can feel free to lift up one if you like. Then now number 3, again second finger here. If you're not sure where the second finger is placed, then feel free to find the open A, 1, and C sharp. Then start playing. Again separated bow, 2-note slur and 4-note slur. So this is the 4-note slur version. Now light finger 2. If leaving all fingers are very hard, then you can just leave one finger that repeats. For example, here you can leave a 3rd finger. Then you can lift up 1 and 2. Now you leave your 2nd finger on, lift up 1. Always finish with the A's to remind ourselves what kind of key we are in. Yeah, I hope this was helpful. I wish you all happy practicing. See you again. Bye bye.